So about a month ago, I asked myself, what if Monika was in Smash? I decided I'd check the internet for any Smash times Doki Doki Literature Club content I could find, and found nothing really good. I checked Amino, all I found was one moveset, and it wasn't that good. It was one of the only two movesets I've ever found. We'll talk about the second one later. And I checked YouTube and found nothing nothing interesting, except this really good Doki Doki Literature Club Smash medley, which I really like. It's the music you're listening to now, unless something's gone wrong. Or the Sayonara remix is playing by that same person, which is also really good. Really, Kibbo, who made the song, obviously. It's just really good in general. Their music is great, and I like it. So I'd recommend listening to them. But yeah, link to them in the description. And so there was nothing. But then February 11th, I decided to go deeper. I watched every Doki Doki Literature Club Smash video I could find, even the ones that looked like they'd be trash, and that you weren't as trashy as I thought they'd be. A lot of them were still trash, though. But found nothing that good except a Fushia Butter video, which actually inspired this one. Link to it in the description. It's pretty good. This video is just that, but I'm expanding on it. Then, realization set in. At this point, I pondered over a month what the following tweet from Dan Salvato could mean. This will be the year that I reclaim my happiness so I can deliver it to others. My goal is to fully return to doing things I enjoy, such as making new games. First, releasing new DDLC content, not a sequel, than blowing the dust off my original visual novel, which has been on hold for 2 years. First, releasing new DDLC content. Weird way of wording that. Most people would have said first making a new DDLC game, or just first making new DDLC content. But most people wouldn't use release. They would use make. But, what do you know? Nintendo makes the fighters. Not any of these, not Dan. Dan wouldn't make it. He might have a say. But Nintendo's the one that actually makes them. Mostly Sakurai. And then he has content, which could mean DLC. It could mean DDLC DLC. Try saying that 5 times fast. But, it could. It really just could. But he uses releases, and that's the biggest part of this. So, of course, I rushed to Twitter after thinking about the tweet, only to find this at the top. I was gonna tweet it, reply, but you know what? Whatever, I'm not annoyed that those 195 likes were stolen from me. I think you just heard my hand slap on the table. That's just how disappointed I am. I'm not actually that angry, though. It's just fake internet points. Why do I care? But yeah, Dan has also showed you what he wants, or at least would like, to see Monika in the game, based off of this tweet right here, posted March 8th in 2018. That's important later. Trust me. But, of course, this is all just hoping that this stuff is true. So I'm going to throw out some stuff that's like, yeah, this is hardcore evidence for her right now. Fan quest doesn't matter. Just look for Planetary. No one asked for them, but they're in. She'd have a semi-interesting moveset, but even still, Banjo didn't carry is boring. She'd cover a horror and an indie rep, making Smash a bigger celebration of gaming than even Freddy or Shantae would. She would add a much-needed female character, which there are not enough of. It's way too much of a male bias. We want some more of those waifus. Unless it means Lynn. If it means Lynn, then no. I'm sorry, Alfred, but you know what? We're getting off topic here. Dan Salvato loves Smash, so that's not an issue. Doki Doki Literature Club is an extremely popular game. And the memes. Now, of course, some of you probably have some arguments against Monika and Smash, but I'm here with some counter-arguments. Argument. Doki Doki Literature Club is irrelevant. Counter-argument. DDLC is always slightly relevant. It's one of those games that's just always slightly relevant. Besides, characters like Pit have taught us that relevance means nothing. He was added to Brawl in 2008, 22 years after his latest appearance. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. There might have been a Kid Icarus too I didn't think to look up before making this. Argument. Doki Doki Literature Club is too violent. Counter-argument. Joker has a gun and a knife. Snake has military weaponry. Simon and Richter freaking whip their opponents to death. And Bayonetta is... Well, she's Bayonetta. They're all M-rated games, too. I mean, only some Castlevania games are, but still, some of them are. Argument. Doki Doki Literature Club has no Nintendo relevance at all, except that one Smash reference in the game. Counter-argument. Neither did Joker, and I believe Cloud, but, yeah, they're in. Argument. The second tweet I showed you, not including the reply, like the one with the inkling eye, could mean that Monika wasn't planned for Smash, but Dan wishes she was. Of course, because he wouldn't be tweeting that if she was in and Nintendo would talk to him about it. But, counter-argument, even if Nintendo had planned for a second Fighter Spats nearly 2 years before it was announced, Seriously, why would they plan for that 2 years in advance? Like, come on. At the very least, if they did plan for 2 years in advance, they probably wouldn't know that Monika would be in it. But say they had planned for 2 years in advance, and they knew Monika would be one of the fighters, they still might not have asked Dan about Monika being in the game. Told you the date of the tweet would be relevant. Argument. Nintendo would never let Dan give even the slightest hint on who the next fighter was. Talking about the first tweet, of course. Counter argument. You're right. Nintendo already knows what all the fighters are going to be, and they probably wouldn't let Dan tweet it out. But, I mean, hey, you know what? It's, like, they made the SNK mistake with the trademark. You know what I'm talking about. It's like something could have happened there. I don't think... that's... Okay, it's a pretty good argument, actually. But still, so much more evidence shown earlier, because we are done with evidence. In short, a very carefully worded tweet from Dan Salvato and a conclusion having a surprising amount of reason behind it makes Monika's addition to Smash something more than an unpopular meme, but something just as likely to become your reality hot funny reference as the chorus kids in Shovel Knight are, but still not that likely. Could happen though. That's why I think Monika to be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Did I say it sounded like I said would? Pretend I said could. Prepare for a full Monika moveset at the end of April or maybe May. I'm working out the dates. Also, big shout out from Monika for SSBU on Twitter, because they inspired this video along with Shia Buddy from earlier. It was really both of them that did it. And she has a great, I don't know, just they have a great Monika moveset pinned at the top of their Twitter page. I looked at it, it's good, but it's nothing compared to what mine will be. It won't be that good though, but like whatever. Link to there and my Twitter in the description, as well as the Shia Butter video, all the other tweets mentioned, Dan Salvato in general. I don't know, there's going to be a lot of links, because I guess there are going to be. Anyways, in the meantime, this has been Flame Game 7. Make sure to like, subscribe, and remember, kids, eat your green vegetables.
Did it. We did it. It's done.